What up and how you guys doing today? My name is Pitch Black Wolf and today I'm bringing you guys something a little different. This is Will You Press the Button? Now it is kind of like, whatchamacallit, I can't think of it, the Would You Rather, there we go. Would You Rather, it is kind of like that, but different. And for those of you who don't know what it is, it basically gives you something that you can for sure have, but there's a side effect. And I think this is interesting, so I'm going to alternate between Will You Press the Button and Would You Rather, just to mix it up a little bit. Well, let's get into this. You will win $100 million, but you will look like Hitler. Alright, you know what? I have $100 million. I don't care if I look like Hitler, because guess what? There's a thing called plastic surgery nowadays, and I can just reconfigure my face. Shave away the little Hitler stash, and I'll be okay, you know? It's not like I'm Hitler or anything. Come on now, I just look like Hitler. Get good grades in school, but no social life. That was kind of my life. I had good grades, but I didn't really have a social life. Well, I didn't have a social life outside of school. I was one of those kids where I got along with everybody. I didn't care if you were a stuck-up bitch. I didn't care if you were one of the preppy bitches who played soccer, or you were one of the jocks who played football. Like, I didn't care who you were. I didn't care if you were one of those kids who sat in the band hallway and brought their DSs to school and played Pokemon and had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, shit, I don't care. If you were nice to me, look, I'm gonna be nice to you, and it's as simple as that. So that was my life anyway. This is me too. This is completely me, except I talk to my dog. If I had a dog, that would be me. That would be the definition of me right there. You become a punk rocker, but you always have flowers in your hair. Oh my goodness. Okay, I could just picture this, alright? I shave both the sides of my head, alright? Very, very thin. And I take the top, and I just spike it into like a mohawk, and I dye it like a bright green. Kind of like Jacksepticeye has. And it's just like a straight mohawk, just all the way. And then, now I have like this little ring of flowers going around my head, and anytime I'm sitting there playing, I'm just like, I got flowers in my hair. Fuck yeah, I'd press that shit. You get to be with the person of your dreams, but you have to first survive 5 years on an island by yourself. Well, the person of my dreams, Jennifer Lawrence. That woman is beautiful. I don't know what it is, but I love that woman. She's just absolutely amazing. That is the woman of my dreams right there. Sorry to my girlfriend. Not really. She knows this. But to have to survive on an island for the first 5 years all by myself, I think I could do it. I'm more of I kind of keep to myself, and I'm quiet and shy anyway. So being by myself on an island for 5 years, I don't think it would be that bad. As long as it was like one of those islands where like I had shit for, like, if I was just kind of put on an island and they're like, here, you have nothing, go survive, I don't think I'd be able to do that. I personally, as of right now, do not have the skills for that. I wish I did, but I don't. But if it was like, here, we're gonna put you on this little fancy island over here, you have a house, you have all this. If I could have a dog, shit, I'd be okay. Then I could do that. But I don't know what the circumstances is for this. Like, there's, I don't know if I'm gonna press the, no. You can control animals with your mind, but when they are finished with your task, they attack you. Okay, unless you're like, no, this is a downside. This is definitely a downside. I'm trying to think of like a loophole for this, thinking like they're gonna be your personal slave forever, but I don't think that works in this situation. I really don't feel like being attacked by an animal, especially because I'd be the one to sit there and go out into the wild and find the tiger and be like, look bitch, you are mine. And then I'd get brutally murdered afterwards. So no thanks. Okay, bear, now kill uncertain the person I hate there, then jump off a building. Damn, that is creative. That's the loophole I was wanting. That's the loophole. Get anything you want, but Every time you get something, your beloved loses something at random. Maybe life. I don't know if I could do that. I'm not one of those people that it's like, oh, I want this, I want that, I need this, I need that. Like, I don't mind working for it. I mean, I don't mind working in general. I'm making money, I'm doing my own thing, you know. I feel like if I just kind of looked at something and was like, hey, you know, I want that over there, it's mine now, I wouldn't feel good about it. Like, I'm one of those people that I want to work for something. I want to feel like I accomplished it. Whenever I was first building my PC, I built my PC, and I looked up all the parts for it. Whenever I got it together and it worked, I felt accomplished. And not only that, but I felt accomplished every single time I ordered a part, because I had earned up that money to get that part. So if it was just like, oh, I want this, it's mine now, I wouldn't be okay with that. And if the person I love, every time I get something, they may lose their life, like there's a chance of them losing their life, that's not worth it. That's not worth it to me. Like, I'd rather have the person I love than any prized possession out there. Like, nothing is greater than that. You can go back in time to any point of your life with full memory of what happened in your first life, but you can only ever do it once and must live the rest of your new life at a normal pace. Huh. Okay. Is there something that I would go back to fix? I don't think so. Because if I went back in time, and with all the theories about the whole, like, time travel and shit, if you do one thing, it messes everything up, and that kind of makes sense. Knowing me, I would fix that one thing that got me here, and then I wouldn't be able to do that. Odds are I would not be as happy as what I am now. So I'm not going to press that button. I mean, as cool as it would be to, like, relive your life, I'm pretty content with where I am. I mean, yeah, some parts of my past were pretty fucked up, and I wish I could forget some of them. But I don't think it's enough to actually go back in time and fix it. You will always be happy, but everyone else will never be happy. Okay, I would rather let everybody else be happy over my own happiness. I've been through a shit ton, and I've dealt with a lot. And honestly, I would never want to see anybody walk the same path that I did. So if I can stop someone from being upset and live my life upset, but knowing that they're happy, I'd be okay with that. I really would be okay with that. Ability to understand, read, and write any language of your choice, but you will never be able to speak in another language other than your first language. Ever. Technically speaking with this, you know, I would choose English, just because it's one of the bigger languages out there, and it's my first language anyway. But I'd still be able to know the other languages. I just couldn't speak it. I could still understand it, I could still read it, and I could still write it. Writing. Loophole. I would do that just because that'd be freaking cool. Like, there's other languages that I really want to learn. Like, I feel like Japanese would be really fun to learn. I partially know Spanish, and I partially know Italian. But other than that, like, that'd be really cool. Loophole. You are now able to befriend anyone you would like to upon meeting them, but you are no longer able to use any electronic device to communicate with people. Fuck that. Fuck that to the max. I mean, as cool as it would be to walk up to someone and be like, hey, we're now fucking friends. You're welcome. I wouldn't be able to use my phone, like, I couldn't use my Xbox, I couldn't use anything electronical. Like, I'd actually have to go outside to talk to people. I'd rather not do that. Besides, I'm, like, addicted to my phone. This phone is my life. I mean, the only person I really talk to is my girlfriend, but that's besides the point, you know? I still use Twitter. I still Snapchat people occasionally, you know? I still use my phone. I play games on this shit. If I couldn't use it, if I couldn't get my fix of games, I couldn't live. I couldn't survive. I'd rather be a hermit and live all by myself and never talk to anybody, but as long as I can play games, you know what? I'd be okay. So I will not press this button. Fuck that question. No. Well, I think this is a good question to end it off on. that is all for this video, guys. My name is Pitch Black Wolf, and I will see you guys in whatever video I decide to make next. Have a great day. Ha, fuck friends, I only need anime.